Woke up this morning, sun in my eyes, chasing the shadows, reaching for the skies. Years may have flown, but my heart feels young. This fire inside me, it's just begun.
Every step forward I can feel the beat, whispers of hope in the rhythm of the street. Life's too precious, don't let it slip away. You've got a story, let it light the way.
Live your dreams, oh, don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd.
Every scar tells a story, every tear a song. Through the highs and lows, we all belong. With every heartbeat, find your way to go. Dance with the dreams that you long to show. Every age has magic, every heart can soar. Don't close the door, there's always more. Trust in the journey, let your spirit lead. You've got the power, you just gotta believe. Live your dreams, so don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. Oh, the world can be heavy, it can weigh you down. But lift your head up, wear your crown. You're stronger than you know, you've got a light. Illuminate the dark, turn wrong into right. Live your dreams, oh, don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, don't ever give up. Let your voice be loud, shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. So take a deep breath, let it all unfold. Your dreams are waiting, be brave, be bold. Life's an adventure, so dance through the fight. You're never too young, you're never too bright. Just live your dreams, let your heart ignite. The world is yours, let it shine tonight.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. Hello Dickie, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Hello Mellow Doc, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, how was everyone week? Y'all had a good week? I did pretty much had a good week. Okay. And I will start off reading Gary's poem. Money has spoiled. Okay. Money has spoiled everything but poetry. We all need truth. The value of our words is worth more than our money. We can't let our freedom of speech and personal feelings be destroyed and distorted by the influence of profit. The truth must be told about our past in order to use these truths to help guide the future of mankind on this earth. The end. By Gary. Okay. And Gina will be here short. Oh, there she is. Hello, Gina. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It's an honor to have you here, Gina. Mm-hmm. And she'll be on here as a co-host too, shortly. And I haven't heard from Doreen, so I don't know if she's coming here on here today or not. But Gina will be. Okay. And let me see about playing one of Gary's tracks. Okay. Um, 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 okay, let's see this one. How about $100 funeral song? Okay. Okay.
Okay. There you go. Okay. All right, here we go. I thought I'd play a little short song here for you, if that'd be all right.
That'd be perfect.
Okay, this is called $100 Funeral. And it's recorded by Porter Wagner and written by Vic McAlpin, which I don't know Vic.
No, but I remember Porter Wagner.
Yes, very well. Okay, I'm going to try to do it here. I'm going to have Noreen hold this telephone. There you go. That old baby stay down there. With one nickel in his pocket and a pack of cigarettes, there were no tears of sorrow, no tears of regret. In a plain wooden casket, the county laid him away, but just $100 funeral with no loved ones to pray. There must be a mother who loved him somewhere. Perhaps she had gone home and was waiting up there, where there's no disappointments, and around God's great throne, no $100 funerals, unloved and unknown. No pretty marble headstone, no one friend came. He was lowered by four strangers that didn't know his name. A loser on this earth, a debt so many must pay. Just $100 funeral with no loved ones to pray. No pretty marble headstone, no one friend came. He was lowered by four strangers that didn't know his name. A loser on this earth, a debt so many must pay. Just $100 funeral with no loved ones to pray. And so,
That was perfect.
okay.
Hello, Andy.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
That was great.
Okay. Here. Okay. He said that was great.
Uh-oh. Guitar got mad and jumped down on the ground.
That happens.
Yeah, I know it. I had to choose between that and then I have one on called The Man in the Moon. It was by James Whitcomb Riley. I don't know if we have time for that or not, do we?
Okay, and that was Gary singing the what was it again? Oh no, $100 for no song. Okay, and we have a comment here, and Gina said, "Hello, my Wi-Fi is crazy." Oh no, Gina, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, okay. I hope your Wi-Fi let you come on shortly, a little bit. Okay. Okay. And I will let y'all know I still will have a potpourri where y'all can come at the end, come on, but I will be more I'll screen more. I have and when Gina's on here with me and Doreen too, when they're on here, they have the choice too whether you all come on here or not. Because I gotta be very careful since what happened last Monday, and I'm gonna be very, very more careful. But I can't stop the potpourri every Saturday because that is part of the show, and I love that when you all can come on here and read your poetry, or talk about your books, or or talk about your events or your projects, and I love that part. So so I can't stop that. But I will be very, very careful in screening everybody who comes. If I know you, I don't have to screen you. But if I don't know you, I'll ask Gina and Doreen what they think. And they'll have to say so. Okay. Okay. And okay. Well, I'll wait and see if Gina can come on. I'm going ahead and read from the okay. Next Saturday, by the way, next Saturday is a raffle drawing. So come here and leave a comment, whether it's on Facebook page or my Facebook profile page or YouTube or Kick. So leave a comment in the chat room while we're doing live, and you'll be entered automatically into the raffle drawing. Okay. Oh, let me turn this light on first. Okay, that should help. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Okay. Wow, that is a lot better. That light is. Okay. Okay. I'm reading from the complete works of William Shakespeare, and I'm reading the play, King Richard II play, and I'm on Act 3, and I'm reading Scenes 3 and 4 today. Okay. Act 3, Scene 3. Okay. Wells, where before films Castle, Wells before films Castle. Enter with drum and collars. Bolingbroke, York, Northumberland, attendants and forces. Bolingbroke. So that by this intelligence we learn the Welshmen are dispersed, and Salisbury is gone to meet the king, who lately landed with some few private friends upon this coast, Northumberland. The news is very fair and good, my lord. Richard, not far from hence, have bid his head, um, York. It would be seen the Lord Northumberland to say, King Richard, alack the heavy day when such a sacred king should hide his head. Northumberland, wait, Northumberland. Okay, your grace mistakes, only to be brief. Left I his title out, York, the time hath been. Mhm. Would you have been so brief with him? He would have been so brief with you to shorten you for taking so the head, your whole head's length, Bolingbroke. Mistake not, uncle, farther than you should, York. Take not, good cousin, further than you should, lest you mistake the heavens are over our heads, Bolingbroke. I know it, uncle, and oppose not myself against their will. But who comes here? Enter Percy. Welcome, Harry. What will not the castle yield? Percy. The castle Rollerly is manned, my lord, against thy entrance. Bolingbroke. Rollerly? Why, it contains no king? Percy. Yes, my good lord, it doth contain a king. King Richard lies within the limits of yew, lime, and stone, and with him are the Lord Armorel, Lord Salisbury, Sir Stephen Scrope, besides a clergyman of holy reverence, who I cannot learn, not Northumberland. Oh, belike it is the Bishop of Carlisle, Bolingbroke. Noble lords, go to the rude ribs of that ancient castle, through brazen trumpet, send the breath of parley into his ruined ears, and thus deliver Henry Bolingbroke on both his knees, doth kiss King Richard's hand, and sends allegiance and true faith of heart to his most. Okay, oh wow, Gina's here. Okay, okay. Mhm. Um, mhm. Hello, Gina, and welcome to the Porchy Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Mhm,
Hello,
mhm.
Noreen. I'm happy to be at the Saturday Night Poetry Show, and
Mhm.
it's an honor for me to be here. I'm just so
Yeah.
happy I could get in. I was struggling with my Wi-Fi. I couldn't change
Mhm.
my picture. This is an old picture. I have a
Okay.
huge afro down, but this is an old picture, but at least I made it.
Yes, I'm glad you made it. Yes. Mhm.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. It seems like I do better when you're here, and I'm not here by doing it by myself. It just seemed like it to me. Mhm.
It's just having the company, somebody to bounce off of
Mhm.
and have it back and forth. I love having stage with me. As you can see at the Small House of Poetry, we try to have more than one moderator. We want to hear other voices, not just our own.
Yes. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Oh yes, I forgot to tell everyone. Happy belated 4th of July. Mhm. And I just forgot to put it in the intro and the outro. I sorry about that, you all. Mhm.
Well, as far
Okay.
as I'm concerned, the 4th of July is a really hard holiday for me. And the
Right.
reason being is because of flashing lights and loud noises. So all the
Yes.
booms and sound effects that come with uh, fireworks for me are triggering. Like I'm afraid of those sounds. Like I hate the sound of thunder, and that's got to be funny
Mhm.
coming from somebody named Gina Storm. But I really am scary when it comes to bad weather and fireworks. So
Yes.
I survived last night, but I know some people thrive in that, and I get it. I'm just not one of them.
Okay. Mhm. Okay. And oh, we got Sammy said good evening, Noreen. Hello, Sammy. From Sammy from Chick, and welcome back, Sammy, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Mhm. Yeah,
I
Sammy's
love
been a
when
regular.
the kick people come in.
Yes,
Yes,
she's a
that
regular
is a
now.
wonderful
Sammy is.
addition.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hmm. Yeah. Mhm. And Sammy said thanks. You're very welcome, Sammy. And Sammy, I don't think you met Gina Storm yet. And this is Gina Storm, and she's a co-host with me on Saturdays.
Hello, hello. I love it here. Noreen is an amazing human being, and this poetry show makes me so happy. I live for Saturdays. Some people it's like, oh, I can't wait till Friday is payday, or whatever the day
Yes.
of the week that they love. That's their day. Mine is Saturday, and this is one of the reasons why.
Mhm. And, oh, and Sammy said, "Love your poem." Okay. Thank you very much, Sammy. Mhm. And she also said, "Thanks. You're very welcome, Sammy." Mhm. And we have Kintaro Na Sean is back. Kin Taro Na Sean is a regular too now. Mhm. And
Woo!
Mel and we had Mellow Doc here earlier, but I don't know. I don't know if Mellow Doc was a regular either. I think Mellow Doc was a new one. But Kintaro No Sean is been regular too. And Kintaro No Sean said, "Good evening." Okay. Good evening, Kintaro and Sean, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. And Ken said, "How was your
Wonderful.
day?"
Thank you so
Mine
much.
went really good. Mhm. And y'all, this is Gina Storm, and she's my co-host. And she's my co-host on every Saturday now. Mhm. And if y'all haven't even heard her read her poetry, oh my God, you are in for a treat. She is a phenomenal, and she can do the high what you by the oh, I forgot the word. She can do the a poem, create a poem like that in her head, as we're speaking. I forget what that was called, Gina. By the fly. Um. Oh. She'll be back. Gina's having her Wi-Fi issues. She'll be back. And Kinta said, "Amazing poem. Thank you very much, Kintero Nachon." And said, "Thanks, Noreen. You're very welcome." And Ken, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right. Kintero Nachon. I hope I am. Mhm. Okay. And while we're waiting for her to come back, I'll go ahead and read some more of Shakespeare till she comes back. Okay. Um. mm, mm, mm. Okay. I'll start from okay. I was in the middle of reading Bolingbroke. So okay, Gina said I'll try again. Okay, Gina. I'm waiting. Okay. When you get here. Okay. Thank you. Mhm. And okay. And Bolingbroke said, "Noble lords, go to the rude ribs of that ancient castle through brazen trumpet, send a breath of parley into his ruined ears, and thus deliver Henry Bolingbroke on both his knees, doth kiss King Richard's hand, and sends allegiance and true faith of heart to his most royal person, and hit her come, hither, oh hither, hither come even at his feet, to lay my arms in power, provided that my banishment repealed, and lands restored again be freely granted. If not, I'll use the advantage of my power, and lay the summer's dust with showers of blood, rain from the wounds of slaughtered Englishmen, the which how far off from the mind of Bolingbroke it is such crimson tempest should bid wrench the fresh green lap of fair King Richard's land. My stooping duty tenderly shall show. Go, signify as much, while here we march upon the grassy carpet of this plain. Let's march without the noise of threatening drum, that from the castle's tattered battlements our fair appointments may be well perused. Methinks King Richard and myself should meet with no less terror than the elements of fire and water when their thundering shock at meeting tears of cloudy sheets of heaven. Be he the fire, I'll be the yielding water, the rage be his, whilst on the earth I reign, my waters, on the earth and not on him. March on, and mark King Richard how he looks. Okay. Um, um, okay. Hello. Good evening, Mihika 3. And Mihika 3 said, good evening, Noreen. Yes. Um, um, and Mihika 3 said, you. Hello. Good evening, Mihika 3. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. And it's good to see you back. I know you're a regular too. And welcome. I'm glad you're back. Okay. Mihika 3 said, nice poem. Thank you very much, Mihika. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Here comes Gina. Okay. Okay. Welcome back, Gina. And you all
Happy to be here, Doreen.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Legally, this is my favorite fight, making sure that I can get back here.
I'm glad you did. Yep. We have another regular from Chick coming too while you Mijika 3.
Awesome, awesome. Welcome. It's an honor to have you here. Noreen, I just
Mhm.
love this. We would do this if it was just me and her, but we're so happy to have all of you come through. I've been trying to share it as much as possible, hoping that people will catch on and know that we're here every Saturday. I mean, depending on my Wi-Fi or your Wi-Fi or the weather or our vision or the lighting, we still try to make sure that we have
Yes.
a Saturday night poetry show. Absolutely.
And you know what? We're the only one who does poetry on Chick. We're the only ones. There ain't nobody else who does poetry on
You
there.
told me that.
Oh, I did
Actually,
tell
you know what? I was thinking about a freestyle I could do to being the only poetry show on Kick.
you. Mhm. Okay.
My mom loves Star Trek,
Mhm.
and when they went into space, in the late '60s, because I was born in December of '69, and my mom was already a Trekkie when I first probably even remember TV with the Enterprise and Captain Kirk and Dr. Spock and them. So I'm going to title my freestyle tonight, The Final Frontier. I don't know, but it could be here. See, my dear friend Noreen told me about a place that there was no poetry. She came in and felt like, oh, how can this be? As much as we love words and poetry, we can put those things together and we feel like we're symbiotic. It doesn't matter where you live and where you're calling from, where your voice is being heard, and how you ended up there. It's just that poetry and words and a wordsmith and a lyricist is so indigenous to you that it's just like breathing in and out. It's something you have to do. It's the upbeat to the downbeat of your heartbeat and every place and space in between, everything that makes you happy. And when you smile, even when you've been inside for so long that when you come outside, your brown skin looks pale, you don't care because I can't always bathe in the sun the way I'd like to. People think just because you have two black currants that your skin is melanated, that you won't burn, but I assure you, it's not always something I can do. So there's so many uncharted territories that I haven't been in. But I think the final frontier could possibly be taken where we can bring poetry because this is something everyone needs to hear. I'm Gina Storm, and that's my piece.
Wow. I love that. That is awesome. That's a beautiful piece.
Thank you,
You're very,
Noreen. I was inspired by the conversation.
yes. And we have a new comment. And Alba Rola is a regular too now. And and was clapping. Okay, that looked like a clapping symbol. And Albera Lai said, "How is everything going over there?" Mhm. Um, hello, Albera Lai. Everything's going good over here. Okay. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. And then Gloria.
Absolutely. I feel the
And
same way. And thank you for the hand claps. Noreen always encourages me to share my poetry.
yes. Okay. And Gloria from Facebook said, "Hi, ma'am. Have a great day." Um, thank you very much, Gloria. And you have a great day too. Mhm, mhm. And she's a regular too. And she's an awesome poet too, Gloria. Mhm. And she's in the Poetry Club. And she's awesome. Oh, you know, Gina, because both of y'all are moderators on the Poetry Club. That's right.
Yes, ma'am. The poetry club is for amazing. Yes, it's one of my favorites. Like the whole reason, and in case any of y'all confused about this,
Mhm,
that I'm here is
mhm.
Noreen and Gary and the poetry club, as well as Nala Alicia and the Speakeasy Cafe.
Yes.
Our paths crossed, and we have been friends and in each other's lives ever since. This is a good place to be.
Yes. Mhm. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Okay. And Nika giving a symbol. I don't know what that means. A symbol, one of the emojis. I don't know what that emoji is. And Gloria said, "You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you. You're very welcome, Gloria." Okay. Mhm. It's good to see everyone here. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. And I always love your poetry. You know, and it's just what you always speak from your heart, and you're just phenomenal. And I can't wait for you when you have your book come out. Um, you still there, Gina? Oh. Um. mm, mm, mm. Gina, you still with us? You didn't freeze, did you? Oh. Mhm. Um. oh. J- She'll be back. She must froze up again. She'll be back. She's having Wi-Fi issues. Okay. Oh, there she is. She's back.
Also in the kitchen
Um.
this afternoon.
Okay.
And I
Oh,
was just happy to have all the people who could bring me back into the space when I got kicked out. But because you're still here, I can still come back.
yes. Yes. hmm Oh, yes. We have another one. She's a regular. Charlie 9 is a regular, and it got the symbol. I don't know what that means. And Charlie said, "Hello, Noreen." Hello, Charlie. And Patrick said Charlie 9 um went to level 1, and Charlie 9 said, "How are you doing?" "I'm doing good." And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Mhm, mhm. And this is Gina Storm, and she's my co-host on Saturdays, and she is awesome
Oh,
poet.
look at my
Phenomenal.
Wi-Fi won't allow me to be great, but I love Noreen and the Saturday Night Poetry Show.
Mhm,
I'm also part of her poetry club family, and I just love poetry and being here.
mhm. And you also can see her on oh no the clubhouse, the small
Oh
porch.
yes, ma'am. Small House of Poetry on Clubhouse.
Yes.
Um, we're the shop. Today we presented the kitchen. It's like a cipher, it's round speed, round style poetry. No introductions, no breakdowns. Your flowers will be in the chat. We just want to hear your piece. We don't need a title or backstory or your name. We just want you to spit your piece and land your plane so we can get as much in the pot as we can so everybody gets full. And then on Sunday nights, we have the living room where if we don't have a scheduled interviewee, you get a mini interview. We want to get to know you and the poet, your poetry. We want to hear something about the poem that you brought, and it needs to be something that you're looking for feedback to in depth because we're going to deep dive and do like a poetic forensics. We are not professionals. We just love spoken word and poetry. We want to give you a safe space that you can feel like you didn't just spit your piece and they moved on to the next. We want to give you this mini spotlight. And on Monday mornings at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, catch the AM drive. Well, we have segments, a question of the day, and a topic. Hey, what say you? Because we don't know what you would feel about a certain situation. We have our opinions. We like to hear yours. We also like to know where are you calling in from and where the hell are you and what's the weather like there and what's in your cup. It's very highbrow. And I do a black fact every day of the year when we on, which is mostly just that Monday morning show, but sometimes we do pop-ups. But I always do a black fact. We're not just black everywhere. We're black all 365. And sometimes that's just an education in Black history that you didn't get while you were in school, but needed to know the knowledge of an amazing human being. And that's my joy and pleasure to bring you. And then we do a mini speed round, just like we do here on the Saturday Night Poetry Show, because there's the potpourri when you can come in and come up and get on stage and spit your poems alongside Noreen and I. And I look forward to that segment.
Mhm. Oh, you have a comment. There's a comment for you. And Charlie said, "Hello, Gina Storm," and then she said, "How are you doing?" And then Neville Doc said, "Hello, Noreen and Gina. Hope you're both having a great weekend."
Yes,
And I think,
I'm so happy to be here.
mhm. And I think Noah Doc is a regular too. I think Noah Doc been here before too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think Noah Doc became I think started following us last week. Mhm. Yeah. Wow. I hear it raining and that wind is blowing. Wow.
And that's amazing because you're in Florida and I'm in Illinois and it just got rainy here and overcast. And it's been
Wow.
sunny and hot all day. And they said showers
Mhm.
likely later. I think
Mhm.
later is now.
Wow. Wow. Mhm. Well, I wasn't expecting this. I gotta start. I haven't been paying attention to weather really. I need to because this is hurricane season. Mhm. Wow.
Yeah, for 6 years I lived off and on in Florida and West Palm Beach and Orlando. So I know hurricane season very well.
Yep. Wow. I'll never forget that one year, 2004, where we had three hurricanes. And the first one, that Gary and I, we have never been through a hurricane before, so we went through it together. So we learned a lot from that. And like Gary said, it took a
Oh yeah,
hurricane. It took a hurricane to bring all the neighbors in here. Yep.
absolutely. I live in Tornado Alley. We had a tornado in the spring that also had a dust storm, and there were dust twisters. I had never seen dust make a funnel
Mhm.
cloud from the ground in my life, but I did this year.
Wow, that's scary. Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I literally thought, like, you know what? I think Jesus is on his way. Let me just get right. It felt like the end of my life. I was like, what is this? It's epic. I've never seen anything like that.
Wow. Mhm. Oh, and oh, we have a comment. Melodoc said, "I'm in the UK, so I don't get to catch you too often with the time zones." Wow, UK. Welcome. Hello, Melodoc. Wow, wow, we have somebody from UK. Wow.
Yeah, so for all the poets and the listeners who are across the pond, we appreciate your
Yes.
efforts to be here because the time zone change, I think
Yes.
it's 7 hours for me and 6 during. That's yeah, it's late there.
Wow. Because my friend is in UK too, and her I don't see get to talk to her too often. She's on because I met her right here in Lake Wales, and when I in 2006, and then they moved, they sold everything from UK and went to Florida. That's where they wanted to retire at. But
Oh yeah, it's a great place to retire.
yes, but then when they had to renew, because she's an author and her husband is a teacher, and when they had to Carol Tyler, and when they had to renew whatever they had, whatever you call it, they had to renew it, and it was Obama, and Obama said no. I guess it was who does the renewing. I don't know if it was the president do the renewing, but wouldn't renew it.
Oh, so it was like a travel visa or a work visa
Mm-hmm.
because they
Because
were
they
still
wanted
citizens of the United
they
Kingdom, but they were working and living in the States. Yes.
wow, and like
Yeah.
she said, they
So
never had
I hate
not
that.
one ticket, they ne- and they couldn't stay here.
Exactly. Trust me, I understand it. I feel like this is the only country that where that's an issue. I have cousins who come and they love Florida. You know, like Universal Studios and SeaWorld and Disney. You know, they're there for the food and the nightlife and to enjoy the coastline and the beaches. And they come from the UK. They're mostly in Wiltshire, but I also have cousins who live in Dublin. And people are always like, I didn't know that there were black people. Baby, black people are everywhere. So my family's the United Nations, and I'm grateful, to have those connections and to have lived outside the states because I lived for 3 years in Germany and 2 in France. And so while I was in Europe, I learned a lot about how we are viewed as Americans. And that was not just a few days ago. So that was a couple of decades ago. And back then, um, their ideal or their view of us was not favorable. And I just hope and pray as creatives and poets, we can change that atmosphere and that view because we're beautiful human beings that live in a country that sometimes doesn't give grace to our neighbors and our allies or our friends and our family who live abroad. So we're just humbled and grateful and thankful for people who call in and tune in and tap in to the links and share with us from other places. Thank
Yes.
you, Noreen. That's beautiful.
Yes. And oh, we have somebody here, Bernella Lou. Is it on the regular too? And Bernella Lou. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right, Bernella Lou. And welcome. I don't know what them symbol, them emojis are. Oh, one is clapping. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Mhm. Okay. And okay, we need to get together and okay. I know about the 100,000 poets for change because okay the official date is September 27th, but we don't have to have it that date. But I'm thinking of that's not much time to get everything ready. Do you think? Or you think we should have it in October or November? What do you think? Uh-oh. She having Wi-Fi issues. She'll be back. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. And while we're waiting on her, okay, I'll read some more of Shakespeare. Oh, oh not. Um, wow, it's really bad out there. Wow. And okay, and Gloria said, hello Gina Storm, have a nice day. Okay. Okay, I'll just show her the comment when she comes back. Um she's having see okay. But she's having Wi-Fi issues. She'll be back. Okay. Um okay. While we're waiting, I'll go ahead and start reading some more of King Richard II. Okay. Okay. Parley without and an answer within. Then a flourish. Enter on the walls King Richard, the Bishop of Carlisle, Amarel, Scroop, and Salisbury. See, King Richard doth himself appear, as doth the blushing, discontented sun run out the fiery portal of the east. When he perceived the envious clouds are bent to dim his glory and to stain the track of his bright passage to the Occident, York. Yet looks he like a king. Behold, his eye, as bright as is the eagle's, lightens forth, controlling majesty. Alack, alack, for woe, that any harm should stain so fair a show. King Richard, we are amazed, and thus long have we stood to watch a fearful beating of thy knee to Northumberland, because we thought ourselves thy lawful king. And if we be, how dare thy joints forget to pay their awful duty to our presence? If we be not, show us the hand of God that hath dismissed us from our stewardship. For well we know no hand of blood and bone can gripe the sacred handle of our scripture, unless he do something, unless he do profane, steal, or usurp. And though you think that all, as you have done, have torn their souls by turning them from us, and we are barren and bereft of friends, yet know my Master, God omnipotent, is mustering in his clouds on our behalf armies of pestilence, and they shall strike your children, yet unborn and unbegot, that lift your vassal hands against my head, and spread the glory of my precious crown. Tell Bolingbroke, for yonder methinks he stands, that every stride he he makes upon my land is dangerous trudging. He is come to open the purple treatment, the purple testament of bleeding war. But ere the crown he looks for, light and peace, 10,000 bloody crowns of mothery sons shall ill become the flower of husband of England's face, change the complexion of her made pale peace to scarlet indignation and bedew her pastors grass with faithful English blood. Okay. Mark said hi. Hello, Mark, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Okay. Hello, Doreen, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here, both of you all. And then you want to come on here too, Doreen? You're welcome. You're welcome to come on stage on the studio. Okay. When you're ready. Okay. And Doreen said thank you. You're very welcome, Doreen. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. And Northumberland said, the King of Heaven forbid our Lord the King should so with civil and uncivil arms be rushed upon by thrice noble cousin Harry Bolingbroke, doth humbly kiss thy hand, and by the honorable tomb thee swears that stands upon your royal grandsire's bones, and by the royalties of both your bloods, currents that spring from one most gracious head, and by the very hand of warlike Gaunt, and by the work and honor of himself, comprising all that may be sworn or said, his coming hither hath no further scope, thus for his lineal royalties, and to beg enfranchisement immediate on his knees, which on thy royal party granted once, his glittering arms his will commend to rest, his barbed steeds to stables, and his heart to faithful service of your majesty. Thus this swears he, as he is a prince, is just, and as I am a gentleman, I credit him. And Doreen said we're walking trails. Okay, Doreen. I hope you and Mark enjoy yourself. Be safe and stay safe. Okay. And okay, J&J Productions Acrylic Art said, hey you all. Hello, Just J and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Gina was here, but her wife, she was having problems with her Wi-Fi, and she'll be back on. Um, okay. Um, oh, I want to say something to everyone. If y'all a poet, and we should okay, I'm streaming on Chick 2 right now. I am the only one reading poetry on Chick. If we get more poets on Chick, that'd be awesome, and we can put poetry on the map of Chick. When I was searching for poetry, I see people's name with poetic on it, but they didn't read no poetry or did anything. And one was playing games, so be okay. And Judge Jay said, "I'm honored to be here." Oh, thank you, and we're honored to be here too. And you all, Judge Jay, he is a phenomenal poet. If you haven't heard from him, you should hear his poetry. And he is a phenomenal poet too. Really, he is. Okay, y'all check him out. Okay. 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 This, okay. King Richard, Northumberland, say thus this, but King returns. His noble cousin is right welcome hither, and all the number of his fair demands shall be accomplished without contradiction. With all the gracious utterance thou hast, speak to a gentle hearing kind commends. We do debase ourselves, cousin, do we not? To Amaral, to look so pearly and to speak so fair? Shall we call back Northumberland and send diligence, defiance to the traitor and so die? Amaral, no good, my lord. Let's fight with gentle words till time lend friends and friends their helpful swords. King Richard, oh God, that ever this tongue of mine that laid the sentence of dread banishment on you, proud man, should take it off again with words of sooth. Oh, that I were as great as is my grief, or lesser than my name, or that I could forget what I have been, or not remember what I must be now. Swellest thou, proud heart, I'll give thee scope to beat, since foes have scope to bent both thee and me. Amaral, Northumberland comes back from Bolingbroke. King Richard, what must the king do now? Must he submit? The king shall do it. Must he be disposed? The king shall be contented. Must he lose the name of king? Oh, God's name, let it go. I'll give my jewels for a set of beads, my gorgeous palace for a hermitage, my gay apparel for an almsman's ground, my figured goblets for a dish of wood, my scepter for a palmer's walking staff, my subjects for a pair of carved saints, and my large kingdom for a little grave, little grave, my an obscure grave, or I'll be buried in the king's highway, some way of common trade, where subjects speak. And Judge Jay said, can Beaver recite pieces? Yes, it can, Judge Jay. You can come up here too. Okay, I'll give you the, okay, need to put that up here and, Okay. Um, um, I should send it to right there, Judge Jay. All you can either click on it. You can either click on the link. It'll take you right where we at, or you can copy and paste it on the address bar, and it'll still take you right here. Okay. And you're welcome to recite pieces, and anyone can recite pieces. You know, recite their poetry, talk about their books, and talk about projects or events, and all of that. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. Welcome, Judge Jay. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Look like uh-oh. Can you hear me, Judge Jay? Um uh-oh. Okay. They're okay. Mhm. And okay. Mhm, 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 mhm. Uh-oh. He'll be back. Judge Jay will be back. Okay. Mhm. Uh, Um okay, let me check real quick, see if Gina left me any message. Um okay, and Judge Jay will be back. Okay. Um okay, there he is. Okay. Okay. Okay, I should write you on, Judge Jay. Um okay, can you uh, can you hear me? Um oh, oh, sorry about that, you all. I hear that was thunder. Uh, wow. Um, um uh-oh. Okay. Um we'll wait for him. Oh, here he comes. Uh, Okay. Okay. You ready for me? Bring you back on, Judge Jay? Okay. Okay. Um. Um. Uh, um. Okay. He'll try again. And Okay. Hello, Paul, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Okay. And Judge Jay will be back. Okay. And Millwall Doc, I should notice I didn't see that before up here. But you left a comment that said it was 12. It was midnight here. It was midnight. It was almost midnight here earlier. I apologize for not seeing that comment. Okay. 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 We'll see. I'm waiting on to see if Judge Jay can come back and read his piece, read his poetry, and and okay, and trying to see if Gina. Well, I know Gina was having problems too. Okay. Um, I don't know what happened here. Okay. Um. Okay. And Paul said Bentley's here. Hello Bentley, and welcome Bentley. Welcome to the Portrait Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Okay. And we're waiting for Judge Jay. And while we're waiting on him and Gina too. And I'm going ahead and both of them will be back. Look like well, I know Gina's having Wi-Fi issues, and Judge Jay must be having problems too with his Wi-Fi. So and then connection issues. So soon as he come back on, he can read his piece. Okay. And if I miss anybody's comments, I apologize. And I apologize to anybody because I don't want to skip anybody. So I'm trying to to multitask. I'm not good at multitask, but I'm trying to make sure I pay attention who comes in and give them and welcome them. Okay. I try my very best. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's okay. King Richard. Oh God, that ever this tonight of mine that laid the sentence of dread banishment on you, yon proud man should take it up again with words of sooth. Oh, that I were as great as is my grief, or lesser than my name, or that I could forget what I have been, or not remember what I must be now. Swellest thou, proud heart, I'll give thee scope to beat, since foes have scope to beat both thee and me. Amariel, Northumberland comes back from Bolingbroke. King Richard, what must the king do now? Must be he submit? The king shall do it. Must he be disposed? The king shall be contented. Must he lose the name of king? Oh, God's name, let it go. I'll give my jewels for a set of beads, my gorgeous palace for a hermitage, my gay apparel for an almsman gown, my figured goblets for a dish of wood, my scepter for a palmer's walking staff, my subjects for a pair of carved saints, and my large kingdom for a little grave, little grave, an obscure grave. Or I'll be buried in the king's highway, some way of common trade, where subjects' feet may hourly trample on their sovereign's head. For on my heart they tread now whilst I live, and buried once, why not upon my head? Amaro, thou weepest, my tender-hearted cousin, will make foul weather with despised tears. Okay, music. Okay. Our sides, and they shall lodge a summer corn, and make a dearth in this revolting land. Or shall we play the wantons with our woes, and make some pretty much match with shedding tears, as thus to drop them still upon one place till they have fretted us a pair of graves within the earth, and therein laid their lives. Two kinsmen um, dig their grave with weeping eyes. Would not this ill do well? Well, I see I talk but idly, and you laughed at me. Most naughty prince, my lord Northumberland. What says King Bolingbroke? Will his majesty give Richard leave to live till Richard die? You make a leg. And Bolingbroke said, A. Northumberland, my lord, in the base court he doth attend. You speak with you, may it please you to come down, King Richard. Down I come, like glistering Satan, wanting the wanting the manage of unruly jades. In the base court where kings grow base to come at traitors' calls and do them grace. In the base court, come down court, down king, for night owls shriek where mounting larks should sing. Exit from above Bolingbroke. What says his majesty? Northumberland. Sorrow and grief apart makes him speak fondly like a frantic man, yet he is come. Enter King Richard and his attendants below. Bolingbroke, stand all apart and show fair duty to his majesty. He kneels down. My gracious lord, King Richard, fair cousin, you debase your princely knee to make the base earth proud with kissing it. Me rather had my heart might feel your love, then my unpleased eye see your courtesy. Up, cousin, up. Your heart is up. I know, thus high at least, although your knee be low. You see, okay. Bolingbroke, my gracious lord, I come but for mine own. King Richard, your own is yours, and I am yours and all. Bolingbroke, so far be mine, my most redoubted lord, as my true service shall deserve your love. King Richard, well, you deserve, they will deserve to have that know the strongest and surest way to get. Uncle, give me your hands. Nay, dry your eyes. Tears show their love, but want their remedies. Cousin, I am too young to be your father, though you are old enough to be my heir. What you will have, I'll give, and willing too. For do we must what force will have us do. Set on towards London, cousin. Is it so? Bolingbroke, yes, my good lord. King Richard, then I must not say no. Flourish, exit. Okay, and that was the end of scene 3. Okay. I hope Judge Jay and Gina will be back. I know that they both was having with their problems with connecting, and I hope they be back because you all, both of them are phenomenal poets, and you already heard Gina, and you know how she is phenomenal, and maybe, and I'm hoping she'll do more of her poetry, and okay, what that is. I know she'll do more of her poetry, and Judge Jay is going to read his poem too, so I hope he'll make it back, both of them. Okay. Okay. Now scene 4, act 3, scene 4. Okay. Langley, the Duke of York's garden. Enter the Queen and 2 ladies. Queen, what sport shall we do? What sport shall we devise here in this garden to drive away the heavy thought of care. To, okay. Mm, 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 okay. And lady, okay. Madam, we'll play at bowls. Queen, 'twill make me think the world is full of rubs, and that my fortune rubs against a bias. Lady, Madam, we'll dance. Queen, my leg can keep no major in delight, when my poor heart no major keeps in grief. Therefore no dancing, girl, some other sport. Lady, Madam, will tell tales. Queen, of sorrow or of joy. Lady, of either, madam. Queen, of either, girl, of neither, girl. For if I of joy, for if of joy, being altogether wanting, if thou remember me, the more of sorrow, or if of grief, being altogether had, it it adds more sorrow to my want of joy. For what I have I need not to repeat, and what I want it boots not to complain. Lady, madam, I'll sing. Queen, 'tis well that thou hadst cause, that thou shouldest please me better. Wouldst thou weep? Lady, I could weep, madam. Would it do you good? Queen, and I could sing. Would weeping do me good? And never borrow any tear of thee. Enter at gardener and two servants. But stay, here come the gardeners. Let's step into the shadow of these trees. My wretchedness onto a row of pins. They'll talk of state, for everyone does so against a change. Woe is forerun with woe. Queen and ladies retire. Guard, the gardener, go, bind up, bow up, yon dangling apricots, which like unruly children make their sire stoop with oppression of their prodigal weight. Give some supportant to the bending twigs. Go thou, and like an executioner, cut off the heads of too fast growing sprays that look too lofty in our commonwealth. All must be even in our government. You thus employed, I will go root away the noisome weeds which without profit suck that the soil's fertility from wholesome flowers. Servants, why should we in the compass of a pell keep law and form and due proportion, showing as in a model our firm estate, when our seawall garden, the whole land, is full of weeds. Um, her fairest flowers choked up, her fruit trees all upturned, her hedges ruined, her nose disordered, and her wholesome herbs swarming with caterpillars. Gardener, hold thy peace. He that hath suffered this disordered spring hath now himself not not met with the fault of leaf, the weeds which has broad spreading leaves did shelter, that seemed in aiding him to hold him up, are plucked up root and all by Bolingbroke. I mean the Earl of Wiltshire, bushy green. Servants, What are they dead? Gardener, they are, and Bolingbroke hath seized the wasteful king. Oh, what pity is it that he had not so trimmed and dressed his land as we this garden. We at time of year. Can you see? Okay. As we his this garden, we at time of year do wound the bark, the skin of our fruit trees, lost, being overproud and sap and blood, with too much riches, it confound itself. Had he done so to great and growing men, they might have lived in to bear and be to taste their fruits of duty. Superfluous branches, we lop away that bearing roads may live. Had he done so, himself had borne the crown, which waste of light idle hours have quiet thrown down. Servant, what think you then the king shall be disposed? Gardener, depressed he is already, and deposed 'tis doubt he will be. Letters came last night to a dear friend of the good Duke of York's, that tell black tidings, Queen. Oh, I am pressed to death through want of speaking, coming forward. Thou, old Adam's likeness, set to dress this garden, how dare thy harsh, rude tongue sound this unpleasing news? What Eve, what serpent hath suggested thee to make a second fall of cursed man? Why dost thou any King Richard is deposed? Darkest darest thou, thou little better thing than earth, divine his downfall? Say, where, when, and how camest thou by this ill tidings? Speak, thou rich. Gardener, pardon me, madam, little joy have I to brief this news, yet what I say is true. King Richard, he is in the mighty hold of Bolingbroke. Their fortunes both are weighed, and your lord's scale is nothing but himself, and some few vanities that make him light. But in this balance of great Bolingbroke, besides himself are all the English peers, and with that odds he weighs King Richard down. Post you to London, and you will find it so. I speak no more than every one doth know. Queen, numble none mischance, thou art so light of foot. Doth not thy indasage belong to me? And am I last that knows it? Oh, thou thinkest to serve me last, that I may longest keep thy sorrow in my breast. Come, ladies, go to meet at London, London's king and wives. Woe, what was I born to this, that my sad look should grace the triumph of great Bolingbroke? Gardener, for telling me these news of woe, pray God the plants thou graspest may never grow. Exit queen and ladies. Gardener, poor queen, so that thy state might be no worse. I would my skill were subject to thy curse. Here did she fall a tear, here in this place, all said a bank of rue, sour herb of grace. Rue, even for rue, here shortly shall be seen in the remembrance of a weeping queen. Exit, And this was the end of Act 3 and end of Scene 4. Okay, and I'll read some more of the Shakespeare next time. Okay. I'm still waiting on Judge Jay and Gina be back. In the meantime, I gotta take a 4-minute break. Okay, and I'm gonna take a break and when this song goes off, that's when I'll be back. Okay. Like I did last time. Okay. I hope that's okay with you all. Okay, we find it. Okay.
Woke up this morning, sun in my eyes, chasing the shadows, reaching for the skies. Years may have flown, but my heart feels young. This fire inside me, it's just begun.
Every step forward, I can feel the beat. Whispers of hope in the rhythm of the street. Life's too precious, don't let it slip away. You've got a story, let it light the way.
Live your dreams, oh, don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd.
Every scar tells a story, every tear a song. Through the highs and lows, we all belong. With every heartbeat, find your way to go. Dance with the dreams that you long to show. Every age has magic, every heart can soar. Don't close the door, there's always more. Trust in the journey, let your spirit lead. You've got the power, you just gotta believe. Live your dreams, so don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. Oh, the world can be heavy, it can weigh you down. But lift your head up, wear your crown. You're stronger than you know, you've got a light. Illuminate the dark, turn wrong into right. Live your dreams, oh, don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, don't ever give up. Let your voice be loud, shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. So take a deep breath, let it all unfold. Your dreams are waiting, be brave, be bold. Life's an adventure, so dance through the fight. You're never too young, you're never too bright. Just live your
Oh.
dreams, let your heart ignite.
Oh, well.
The
I didn't know.
world is yours, let it shine tonight.
Uh-oh. Wow, how did I thought I had that on? Okay, let me get this back. Okay, okay, okay. Mm, 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 mm.
Woke up this morning, sun in my eyes, chasing the shadows, reaching for the skies. Years may have flown, but my heart feels young. This fire inside me, it's just begun.
Every step forward, I can feel the beat. Whispers of hope in the rhythm of the street. Life's too precious, don't let it slip away. You've got a story, let it light the way.
Live your dreams, oh, don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd.
Every scar tells a story, every tear a song. Through the highs and lows, we all belong. With every heartbeat, find your way to go. Dance with the dreams that you long to show. Every age has magic, every heart can soar. Don't close the door, there's always more. Trust in the journey, let your spirit lead. You've got the power, you just gotta believe. Live your dreams, so don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. Oh, the world can be heavy, it can weigh you down. But lift your head up, wear your crown. You're stronger than you know, you've got a light. Illuminate the dark, turn wrong into right. Live your dreams, oh, don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, don't ever give up. Let your voice be loud, shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. So take a deep breath, let it all unfold. Your dreams are waiting, be brave, be bold. Life's an adventure, so dance through the fight. You're never too young, you're never too bright. Just live your dreams, let your heart ignite. The world is yours, let it shine tonight.
Hello, everyone. I'm back. Okay, and I haven't heard from Jay or Gina. I hope they both can make it back. Cause I hope they can. Because they both are phenomenal awesome poets. Okay. And okay. And while we're waiting on see if they can make it back, um I'm gonna read from the Browning Letters and Poetry. Edited and selected the poetry selected by Christopher Ricks. Okay. Okay. And the first poem I'm gonna read is called Patience Taught by Nature, written by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. Okay. Oh, dreary life, we cry. Oh, dreary life. And still the generations of the birds sing through our sighing, and the flocks and the herds serenely live while we are keeping strife with heaven's true purpose in us as a knife against which we may struggle. Ocean girds on slacken the dry land. Savannah swords on weary sweep. Hills watch unworn, and ripe, meek leaves drop yearly from the forest trees to show above the unwounded stars that pass in their old glory. O thou God of old, grant me some smaller grace than comes to these, but so much patience as a blade of grass grows by, contented through the heat and cold. The end. And that was Elizabeth Barrett Browning's poem, Patience Taught by Nature. Okay. Um, okay. Okay, and the next poem is Incident of the French Camp by Robert Browning. You know, we French stormed Ratisbon, a mile or so away. On a little mound, Napoleon stood on our storming day, with neck out thrust. You fancy how, legs wide, arms locked behind, as if to balance a prone brow, oppressive with his mind. Just as perhaps he mused, my plans that soar to earth may fall. Let once my army leader lands, waver at yonder wall. Out twixt the battery smokes, there flew a rider, hound on bound, full galloping, nor bridle drew until he reached the mound. Then off there flung in smiling joy, and held himself erect by just his horse's mane, a boy you hardly could suspect. So tight he kept his lips compressed, scarce any blood came through. You looked twice ere you saw his breast was all but shot in two. Well, cried he, Emperor, by God's grace, we got you, Ratisbon, the marshals in the marketplace, and you'll be there anon to see your flagbird flap his bands. Were I to harsh disease, Persian, the chief's eye flashed, his plans soared up again like fire. The chief's eye flashed, but presently softened itself as sheath of film the mother eagle's eye when her bruised eaglet breathes. You're wounded, nay, with soldier's pride. Touched to the quick, she said, I'm killed, sire. And the chief beside, smiling, this boy fell dead. The end. And that was Incident of the French Camp by Robert Browning. Okay. Um, mm, mm. Um, I hope they make it back. I don't see them yet. I hope Judge Jay and Gina can make it back. And it looked like it stopped raining out there too. I'm glad of that. Okay. What was that? Um, okay. And today's poetic form is called Boketto. Boketto. I found this on writersdigest.com. And okay, in writersdigest.com, it said that Walter J. Wojentinick, I think that's how you say it. He created this form, but then I seen it on allpoetry.com that somebody else wrote it, Sarah McNulty. So I'm going with Walter J. Wojentinick, and he had a little bit different of the Boketto than she did, than the other one. So okay. Okay. And the Boketto can be a very personal poem, or it can be one of a random observation. The Boketto consists of 2 stanzas, one of 5 lines and a 3-line stanza. And the first stanza consists of 30 syllables. Okay. Line 1 is 7 syllables. Line 2 is 7 syllable. Line 3 is 7 syllable. Line 4 is 4 syllable. And line 5 is 5 syllables. Okay. Okay. And the second stanza, the first line the second stanza consists of 17 syllables. And the second stanza, the first line has 7 syllables, second line is 7 syllables, and the third line is the 3 syllables. And if you was going to write a series of Bokettos together, current, and then that last line on the second stanza with 3 syllables, that would be your refrain. You repeat. Okay. Okay. And a rhyme is not required. That's up to you if you want to rhyme it or not. A title is optional. The subject is strictly arbitrary. It expresses a single moment in time. Okay. And when it says strictly arbitrary, it suggests that the subject matter of the poem is not restricted or prescribed. The poet can choose anything that resonates with them. And it says expresses a single moment in time. This emphasizes that the poem captures a particular instant, a snapshot of experience without necessarily referencing the past or future. Okay. Okay. And that was a poetic form called Boketto. Boketto. And I found this on writersdigest.com. Okay. And the word for today is adarek. Wait, adarak. Wait. Okay, let me see. Adarexy. Adarexy. Ataraxy. Spelled Ataraxy. It is a noun. Origin is Greek and 17th century. And definition means a state of serene calmness. An example in a sentence: many people achieve ataraxy through exercise and meditation. Did you know ataraxy, sometimes used as a synonym for deep relaxation or serenity? However, the idea was developed by Stoic philosophers and ancient Greeks who used ataraxy to describe a state of emotional balance that resulted from living in harmony with nature. The Stoics also thought ataraxy could be achieved by abandoning passions in favor of reason. While today ataraxy might be associated with a pleasant evening at home, Stoics encouraged soldiers entering battle to cultivate ataraxy, believing that mental illness would help protect them in combat. Okay. Oh, mental stillness. I'm sorry. Okay, let me read that again. Stoics encourage soldiers entering battle to cultivate ataraxy, believing that mental stillness would help protect them in combat. Okay, and that was the end of that. Okay. um okay. um I'm just wondering if they're making it back or not. I don't know. Okay, let me check real quick too. Okay. um, um, I haven't heard from any of them yet. So I don't know if they're gonna make it or not. Oh yes, by the way, I almost forgot. When I was talking about the Boketto poetic form, I was gonna read that poem that I wrote. What I do okay. Um oh, here it is. Okay. This is my first Boketto poetic form, and called I Tried. Another day and night came without a poem written. When will I have time to write? Maybe sometime in the near future. It's like reaching for the stars. Can't grasp it. Too far away. I did try. The end. And that was my first bouquet of book poetry form. Okay. Because that when I wrote that, that was a time I had to keep an eye on Gary. This is before he had the stroke because um every time because I was afraid he was going to fall because he's always falling. Even sitting in the chair, he would fall over. Always. You see, I think it was on his um on that side. That probably be on the left side. Always falling over, and it was a lot of stress. So I didn't really have time to write, and it was a lot of stressfulness, and I had to I was scared to death of him falling and getting hurt, and I didn't want him to go anywhere alone because of that fear, because he had a hard time walking too, and that was a lot of stressful, and I didn't realize, I knew something was wrong, but I didn't realize it could be a stroke. Okay, okay, um, okay. I'm hoping Gina and Just Jay. I thought they'll be back by now, but I haven't heard a word from them. Um, okay. Okay. I'm going to do announcements and see if they're going to be back or not. And remember, I will be back this coming Monday at 6 o'clock. And then on Wednesdays it'll be 6:30 because that's easier on the 6:30 on Wednesdays. Okay. Um, um, okay. And William S. Peter Sr., aka Bill, um, he has a book out every month called Year of the Poet, and it says here, would you like to become a featured poet in the future? It is easy. He's now accepting submissions. First submitted, first featured for 2026. Submit to the Year of the Poet at gmail.com. YEAROFTHEPOET at gmail.com. Okay. And 3 poems and picture poet and bio of 100 words or less. This enterprise is wholly underwritten by Inner Child Press International, building bridges of cultural understanding. And you can find all this information going to innerchildpress.com. INNERCHILDPRESS.com. Okay. And since Gina already told you all where you can find her, where you can find, at the clubhouse, the small house of poetry, she already said all that. So I know I don't need to repeat that again. Okay. And Honey Holly has a show, a pre-recorded show every Sunday and Wednesdays at 11 p.m. to midnight. It's on outworldfleetradio.online /shows /poetic expressionsies. It's OUTWORLDFLEETRADIO.ONLINE /SHOWS /POETIC XPRESSIOND. And okay. And if you want to find the archives of the Speakeasy Cafe open mic poetry radio shows, because as y'all know, the Block Talk Radio went down. They shut down. Okay, you can find on podbean.com, podbean.com. When you get on the front page, put in the search bar Speakeasy Cafe, SPEAKEASY, then CAFE, and you put that in the search engine, then you'll get Nyla Licia's, all of the shows she hosted, all of them from the very beginning of it. Okay. I gotta do it myself, and so I can copy down the address to so y'all, I can tell you all. Be easier me telling you all. Okay. Okay. Okay, and okay, on YouTube, Craig Kirkland has his own show every Sunday at 5 o'clock p.m. And as y'all know, you can go to see Craig Kirkland's show on Sundays at 5 o'clock, and still have time to go to Gina and Just Jay's show too, and Mama Donna's show too. All of them, you still have time. You can still see both of them because their show don't start till 7, so you can see both shows. Okay, and Craig Kirkland's YouTube channel is at capital G REAT capital ANAZIYAH. Okay. And he, besides the shows he has on there every Sunday, he also has his poetry videos on there, and his films he produced and acted in too. They're awesome. Y'all have to see it. Okay. And Tom Cartwright, he has a YouTube channel, and he's in the 70s. He's in Indiana, lives in Indiana. And he talks about all kinds of stuff there, and it's awesome to learn what he has to say, learn from him. And his YouTube channel is at TOMCARTWRIGHT number 4375. Okay. Then Michael Anthony Ingram, he is a host and founder of Kink Essential Poetry YouTube. The YouTube channel is at capital Q, capital P, underscore, capital YOU, capital TUBE. Okay. And the website is all small letters QLPORYT.com. Okay. And William S. Peters Sr., he also the one he had a lot of anthologies too. So when he has anthologies out for submission, I will let you all know right here. You all know. And the website is innerchildpress.com. INNERCHILDPRESS.com. Okay. And his website for him and for his poetry and his books alone only is IamJustBill.com. All small letters. IamJustBill.com. Okay. Okay. And Max Winnett, a poetess, her YouTube channel is for her Plus American magazine is P.O.T.L.T.J.A.N.E.R.I.C.A.N.A.G.A.G.I.N.E number 3160. Okay. And her website is, okay, no DOS with this, plus Jamaican magazine.wordpress.com. It's PLOTSJANERICANNAGAGINE .wordpress.com. Okay. And Honey Holly, okay, I already told her about her show that comes out every Sunday and Wednesday. Well, she also has a YouTube channel, and it's called at capital MS capital HUNIIE, and the title of her YouTube channel is capital HUNIIE apostrophe G, then capital X PRESSIONZ. And she also has a coffee shop there on coffee KO.FI. Wait, let me say it again. I got it wrong. KO is all small letters. KO hyphen FI.com /HUNIIE. And she's on a journey right now. And so check her out and help her with this journey. And she's homeless right now, and this is not her fault. So please go and support her. And she's a phenomenal poet too. Okay. And okay. Elizabeth Esquera Castillo has a website called Art Heals by Elizabeth.wixsite.com. It's spelled ARTHELIZABETH.WIXSITE.com. Okay, and her YouTube channel is at capital E. Wait, her YouTube channel is at capital ELIZABETH capital CASTILLOPOETAUTHOR. Okay. And Michael Lee Johnson, he does poetry videos, And on his YouTube channel, Michael Lee Johnson is a phenomenal poet. I mean, you should check him out on his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is at all small letters at POETRYNANUSA. So check him out. And he has all kinds of poetry videos on there. And he is wow, phenomenal. Okay. Okay. And okay, and Jet J, okay, and Jet J, y'all that was trying to come on here, he has a YouTube channel too called at JNJ Productions Acrylic Arts. Okay, so copy that in there and you'll find him. Okay, I thought I had it in here. Okay. I don't see it listed, so I'm going to have to put it down there too. Mark that down there. Okay. And okay. And Clarence, he has a YouTube channel at C, all small letters, C double 34 at CDOUBLE number 3 number 4. And the title of his YouTube channel is C double 34 Music. Okay. And Errol Bean, and his YouTube channel is at Bean 3 Music. At Bean number 3 Music 90 number 94. And it's at BEAN number 3 MUSIC number 94. And his website is arrowbean.com. ERROLBEAN.com. He has a book out, so check out his website and you'll see it. Okay. And Bob McNeil, and he has a book out too, and all the proceeds to his book that he gets, all of it will go to for the homeless organization. So please buy his book. And his YouTube channel, Bob McNeil's YouTube channel is at Words for Goodwill, at WORDS FORGOODWILL. And Larry Holman has a YouTube channel, and he recites mostly Shakespeare sonnets, and there have been others too. And his YouTube channel is at Larry Holman, at capital LARRY capital HOLLMAN, and he's doing a great job. Awesome. Okay. Okay. And if you want to hear oh, I forgot to mention that to Gina. I found that her duo of her and late King Cadence's their poetry together. You can find it at YouTube at Dirty SI2X. DIRTYSI, the number 2 and the X. Okay. And then and she has a YouTube channel at Regina Brooks 4693. REGENA number 4693. I don't think I need to do the news YouTube. Okay, and that's about it. Okay. And for my my coffee page, I'm gonna revamp it and do it all over again, redo it. So I am in the works of that. And my membership tiers, I'm gonna do a redo on that and do everything over again and make it better. So that's what I'm working on. And let me take another 4-minute break because I should need. Okay, my throat is getting dry, and then I'm waiting to see if Gina and so I wait see Gina and Judge J is coming back. Okay.
Woke up this morning, sun in my eyes, chasing the shadows, reaching for the skies. Years may have flown, but my heart feels young. This fire inside me, it's just begun.
Every step forward I can feel the beat, whispers of hope in the rhythm of the street. Life's too precious, don't let it slip away. You've got a story, let it light the way.
Live your dreams, oh, don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd.
Every scar tells a story, every tear a song. Through the highs and lows, we all belong. With every heartbeat, find your way to go. Dance with the dreams that you long to show. Every age has magic, every heart can soar. Don't close the door, there's always more. Trust in the journey, let your spirit lead. You've got the power, you just gotta believe. Live your dreams, so don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. Oh, the world can be heavy, it can weigh you down. But lift your head up, wear your crown. You're stronger than you know, you've got a light. Illuminate the dark, turn wrong into right. Live your dreams, oh, don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit Just live your dreams, let your heart ignite. The world is yours, let it shine tonight.
Okay. I still haven't heard from them, so I don't think they're going to be back. I would think I would heard from them by now. And so I might just close out. And and I was going to ask Gina if she wants to come on Mondays and Wednesdays too. Okay. And see if she can make it on Mondays and Wednesdays with me. And I have to get with Gina, because to me, I think September 27th. Well, that's not far off. I think that'd be too not be too close from now, because we would have to get it all together and I have to make a flyer. So maybe it should be in we don't have to have it exact in September 27th. I'm thinking about in November, give the poets time to get it to write their poetry, to get their poetry what they want to read. Okay. And so I think I should close out now, because thinking they would be here by now if they was coming on. And Just Jay and Gina, I hope you all make it next time. Hope you all make it back. Okay. And y'all are in for a treat too to hear Judge Jay. He is an awesome poet, a phenomenal, very talented. So like Gina is, both of them are. Okay. And okay, I'm gonna close now. And remember, you all, you're never too old or too young to live your dreams, and you're never too young or too old to learn something new or start something new. And I hope you all have a good day, good evening, a good night, and have a good weekend and a good week. And I want to thank everyone from Chick, and who come on here from Chick and from Facebook and YouTube. Everyone, I want to thank each one of y'all for being here. And if it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't have this show. So thank you all for tuning in and listening and being here. Thank you all. And okay, and remember, God, I love you all, and so does God. And God bless you all, and you all have a good night. And okay, and I'll see you all Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I want to thank you, Mellow Doc. I know it was late for you at you live in the UK. So thank you for coming here. I know it was late. So thank you so much. I want to thank everybody for being here. I appreciate each one of y'all. And I love each one of y'all. So thank you all. Okay. And you all have a good night. Okay.
Woke up this morning, sun in my eyes, chasing the shadows, reaching for the skies. Years may have flown, but my heart feels young. This fire inside me, it's just begun.
Every step forward I can feel the beat, whispers of hope in the rhythm of the street. Life's too precious, don't let it slip away. You've got a story, let it light the way.
Live your dreams on, don't hold back. You're never too old.
scar tells a story, every tear a song. Through the highs and lows, we all belong. With every heartbeat, find your way to go. Dance with the dreams that you long to show. Every age has magic, every heart can soar. Don't close the door, there's always more. Trust in the journey, let your spirit lead. You've got the power, you just gotta believe. Live your dreams, so don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, let your voice be loud. Shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. Oh, the world can be heavy, it can weigh you down. But lift your head up, wear your crown. You're stronger than you know, you've got a light. Illuminate the dark, turn wrong into right. Live your dreams, don't hold back. You're never too old, just stay on track. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. I believe in you, reach for the sky. Don't ever give up, don't ever give up. Let your voice be loud, shine like a star, stand out in the crowd. So take a deep breath, let it all unfold. Your dreams are waiting, be brave, be bold. Life's an adventure, so dance through the fight. You're never too young, you're never too bright. Just live your dreams, let your heart ignite. The world is yours, let it shine tonight.